Joining us now is CPA and market analyst Dan Geltrude. Dan, good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Tell us about these catch-up contributions. How big of a hit is this? What does it mean for the high earners retirement plans?
Well, let's go back to the genesis of this, which was actually 2022. It was part of the Secure 2.0 legislation. And nobody was talking about it because it wasn't going to go into effect for 5 years. But here we are, where it's now arriving, and now it's getting attention. So what does it mean? Well, this is the government saying, you know what? We actually want our cut up front if you are older than 50 years old and making $145,000 or more. So much for being rich, meaning over 400,000. We're going to lower that to 145,000. So now, what is the impact on those who fall into this category? Let's say you're 60 years old, for example, and you're making over $145,000. You're in a 35% tax bracket. The catch-up contribution there is $11,250. What does that mean? That means you're going to pay an additional $4,000 of tax. The impact of that? Well, you could potentially phase out on some deductions, which means more tax, and it could also push you into a higher tax bracket. So either way, it's another tax out there that was kind of hidden behind the scenes, Maria.
Wow. Your thoughts? Jump in here, Gregory.
So, Dan, in general, what are your clients saying realistically? I mean, how much of a big deal is this? Obviously, we knew it was coming at some point. Now it's here. What are your clients saying?
Well, it's not so much that it's really this huge hit, right? The issue here is well, we didn't know it was coming, and now here it is. And on top of that, you have a situation where it is now forcing you to go into a Roth situation, right? You no longer have that flexibility. I guess there's some good news in that, as Maria said before, when you're in a Roth situation, you do have the ability to allow that investment to grow tax-free. You get it back, not having to pay the tax.
All right, we will leave it there, Dan. We'll be watching all of this. Big impact. Thank you, Dan Geltrude. Stay with us. We'll be right back.